Welcome to Horizon Recruitment's Top 10s, one of 3 all-new shows launching on the Career Cafe. Here we're going to be putting together top 10 lists of our favorite career topics. We'll be covering a wide range of subjects with things like the best online career resources or top 10 mistakes people make in job interviews. Today we're talking top 10 TED Talks, totally telling trade tips to turn tides triumphantly towards tomorrow's targets. We've all watched TED Talks before. Experts in their given fields talking about topics that are both informative and hopefully inspiring. In no particular order, we've compiled our list of the best career-based TED Talks that we could find. So here we go. Number 1. This TED Talk by Shawn Achor is called The Happy Secret to Better Work. Shawn's fast-paced and funny style makes for a very entertaining talk where he breaks down the science behind positive psychology, essentially proving that positivity and happiness are the keys to success in work and in life. Number 2, at the TEDx at the University of Waterloo, University professor Larry Smith did a talk called Why You Will Fail to Have a Great Career. Now, Larry has been at UW for over 30 years and has inspired legions of students with his brilliant storytelling and economic prowess. And his storytelling is on display in his talk with a captivating style. He motivates the audience to find a passion, not just an interest. To never fear failure if you want a great career. This is a must-watch for anyone looking for a little motivation and inspiration. Number 3, probably one of my favorites. Cal Newport takes a very different stance on following your passions than our previous entry. In fact, he says following your passions is an astonishingly bad piece of advice. The best-selling author says we have no pre-existing passion. Instead, passion is found by first building a rare and valuable talent and using it to take control of your career path. In other words, be so good and work so hard that no one can ignore you. Some good advice to keep in mind. Number 4, TEDx Houston in London, a talk called Trust Your Struggle. Zane Asher told a personal story about her life and the struggles she faced, how she overcame adversity with a strong work ethic and a good attitude, and went from being a secretary to a CNN international correspondent despite not having any experience. Her story is inspiring and her message is powerful. Work hard, trust your struggle, and you will get opportunities. Number 5, a TEDx in Plainpalais, Switzerland. Tim Clark did a talk called Say Goodbye to Career Planning. Tim is an entrepreneur, trainer, author, and former professor of business. Needless to say, this guy has been around. In the talk, Tim explains how career planning isn't really effective and describes his epiphany when he developed what he calls the personal business model. It's a great talk for anyone who doesn't know what they want to do when they grow up. Number 6, this is another talk on our list about embracing failure. At TEDx Bernard College, Shark Tank judge Barbara Corcoran tells a personal first-hand experience of embracing failure and reimagining what it has meant for her own path to success. Her personal stories really hit home, and she describes how sometimes failure opens you up to new opportunity that otherwise wouldn't have been there before. One of her memorable quotes is, "Be great at failure." Something I would say I'm already well versed in. Moving on. Number 7, here's a talk that could literally change your life. Which career should you pursue? Should you break up or should you get married? Where should you live? Big decisions like these can be agonizingly difficult, but that's because we think about them the wrong way, says philosopher Ruth Chang. In this TED Talk titled How to Make Hard Choices, Ruth offers a powerful new framework for shaping who we truly are. Number 8, our next speaker has definitely made some hard choices in her life. At TEDx Berkeley, Ashley Stahl's 3 questions to unlock your authentic career. Ashley describes making a drastic career change at a young age, going from working at the Pentagon to being a career coach for college students. So how do you go from basically being a spy to helping millennials find a career? By weighing your passions and your skills. But what are the 3 questions to unlock your authentic career? I'd tell you, but then I'd have to kill you, Mr. Bond. Or you could just watch the video. It's probably safer. Number 9, Yves Moreau wants to make work simple again. With his talk called As Work Gets More Complex, 6 Rules to Simplify. Yves is a much respected business consultant that has worked with hundreds of companies and has developed his 6 rules for smart simplicity. Basically, as businesses become more and more complex, employees start to feel disengaged and unmotivated. Following Yves' rules can get your company back on track. He is a passionate speaker with a wealth of knowledge. I dare you not to hang off every word he says. Number 10, this TED Talk called The Career Advice You Probably Didn't Get looks into why you might be doing everything right in your career, but you're just not moving up. Susan Colantuono shares a simple, surprising piece of advice you might not have heard before quite so plainly. This talk, while aimed at an audience of women, has universal takeaways for men and women, new grads, and mid-career workers. So there you go. That's our list of top 10 career-based TED Talks. In the comment section below, let us know what you thought and if there are any other TED Talks you like. As well, tell us what top 10 topics you want to see in the future. Hit like in this video, subscribe to our channel, and go to horizonrecruit.com for more career know-how. I'm Jeremy Tiffin. Thanks for watching the Career Cafe.